welcome back to your channel Bowerspace. I hope you all are doing good. A couple of days back I was really busy trying to organize and sort out, more than anything, declutter a lot of paperwork and artwork from my kids' school. So I decided to pick up my camera and take a few clips to show you the decluttering process that I follow and what do I do with those artwork. Now honestly, we cannot keep all of the artwork at home all the time. So there are some of these ideas that might come handy to you as well. And before I start, I request you to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. Write to me for any kind of a suggestion or any idea that you want from me when it comes to home organizing. Please wait till the end to catch a glimpse of what I am wearing today. So let's get started. In my case, there are two types of papers from my kids that get accumulated. Artwork from home and from school, and worksheets from school. We get tons of worksheets here because there's no real concept of textbooks. Now, although I try my best to sort them periodically, the papers and artwork pile up in leaps. So before I start decluttering and organizing artwork, I always ask myself, what do I want to keep and why am I keeping what I plan to keep? Whether it's good to be a memorabilia or whether it's an inspiration or is it simply adding clutter in my house. I do not like to keep any artwork that is repetitive. I am sure you know the tendency of kids. Once they master something, they can go on doing that drawing multiple times and just goes on and on. And as for the school worksheets, I keep them sorted in the respective folders for reference and practice. So here are a few decluttering and organizing tips for you. 1. Always choose a place that is least used, like the dining table or the floor of a room that you don't use that often. That will give you enough time to sort out since you don't have the pressure to wind up quickly and empty that area. Categorize the papers you want to sort. You could use bins or trays to hold the paper. Label the trays so that you don't get mixed up. You could also use sticky notes and make do with it, but be careful that the papers are not getting mixed. Always keep a trash bin or a dustbin handy to immediately dispose the unwanted papers. You don't want them going back and forth into the pile. Important correspondence from the school addressing your child, which you don't have to keep anymore, try to shred that paper for the sake of safety. Now once you're done decluttering, keep the ones that you feel are extraordinary and are a must-have memorabilia. As for the others, you don't have to necessarily throw them away without capturing a memory. So I suggest take pictures of the paper or artwork and keep them on your computer drive. You can always go back and watch it. Categorize the folders, be it physical file folders or your online folders. I prefer to categorize by the grade or class in which they are in. I find this the best since I can always go back in time to see what they did when they were in, let's say, the kindergarten or first standard and so forth. It's easier to classify by grades, I think, than by age. Now, as for the worksheets, make ring binders to store them. Ring binders are easy to use on an everyday basis and they have more room for storing more papers. In your kids' room or study room or wherever you find it convenient for newer artwork. Tell your child that it's a rule to keep all papers in that spot. Now, you could frame some of the latest artwork to boost their morale. Kids really feel happy. Now it's time for some bonus tips. I think I'm giving you a bonus tip after a very long time. So here you go. Once you start the process of decluttering, try to finish the process of organizing them at the same time. Trust me friends, once you keep the organizing pending, it will never ever finish and it will linger forever and increase the pile. Now, as much as I would love to involve my kids to do this, I always try to do it in isolation. My daughter is very sentimental and she'll expect me to keep everything that she sees I plan to throw. Mama keep this, mama keep that, and my son being competitive, he'll expect me to keep his stuff because I allowed his sister to keep hers. So you see, the loop becomes absolutely never ending for me. Well, now comes the important question, how often to clean this mess? Well, I try my best to do it once in a month, but honestly, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So as and when I find the piles stacking up, I go ahead and clean them up. So friends, this is how I manage the paperwork of kids and their artwork. Please leave in your comments on how you manage to do it. I am sure your tips will be very useful for me also. And now it's time for the Indian fabric of the day. In today's video, I am wearing the famous Kantha work dupatta that I had bought at least 10 years ago. I have clubbed it with the pretty silver earrings. I hope you like it. Please leave in your comments. Now friends, most of you had asked me links to many of these clothing and accessories that I have shown, but honestly I hardly pick them online. Most of them are either a gift from my mom or buy them in exhibitions or from locals of a place where, if at all, I am on a vacation. I like doing it that way because I can hand pick them. So friends, thanks a lot for watching this video. I wish you and your family a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and until the next time, stay organized, stay productive, stay happy. Bye bye.